You go first.
No, you go first. All right, I'll take that. Today I'm going to give you the best rendang recipe in the world. That's right, Huub, toch?
That's right.
You are going to make the best rendang in the world.
I'm going to make
I got my good friend Huub here, and well, we've known each other for a long time. He's a Dutch pitmaster, and he's pretty good, I would say. But he also makes this delicious rendang. He's quite famous for it. So I wanted to make rendang. Who do you call?
Huub. We're gonna measure up some ingredients.
Yes. All right.
We grill some ingredients in the wok.
You brought a whole lot of ingredients.
90.
This is quite a lot, and we have to prepare all of these ingredients. Normally I just do 5 or so.
One in a package.
Yeah, I got the Kamado Joe Big Joe set to really hot, and we got wok standing by.
Yes.
And I got the Kamado Joe Classic for a little low temperature for.
That's okay. Yeah.
You want rendang? You're hungry?
Yes, always.
Just tell me where to go. What do I need to cut?
Take the garlic.
Garlic. Where's the garlic? Oh, holy cow! That's a lot of garlic. We're not going to use it all, right?
80 grams.
This is a very specific. People have to do it right? It's like a highly fine-tuned recipe for rendang. 150 grams of onion
For 1 kilo.
for 1 kilo. So that's times 4. So that's 600. Ooh, we need more. 200
grams of Spanish pepper. Kamiri.
Good. Kui?
The kamiri now of kamiri, it's candle nut.
80 grams.
80 grams.
Perfect.
80 grams of searing, lemongrass.
Lemongrass.
80 grams of ginger root.
Oh! Yes!
Yes. 80 grams of galangal. Let's rock and roll.
Rock and roll? What? Look at this fire, Morrison. We got it searing hot. Blue flames bursting out of our Kamado Joe. And if we want it even hotter, we can put it on a lower precision. You can see that the wok is super hot. We'll put our peppers in. Keep an eye on them because we don't want them to burn excessively. Just a bit of char. See, this is what we're looking for, that little bit of color that's getting on to the skin, a little bit of blackness. So now the garlic goes in, Huub. And this is
garlic with skin.
With skin, same process?
Yeah, the skin is burning.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you can peel it easily.
And so your mother would approve of this, or?
No,
it's your thing.
My own proof.
Oh, okay, you approved it. So this is something that you learned from your mother, and she was originally from Indonesia.
Yes. Candle nut.
So it's candle nuts.
Candle nut, yeah. You can light it up.
It doesn't have anything to do with camels.
Camel nuts.
Candle nuts. I never heard of this nut before.
They are very oily.
You can definitely see that the oil out of the nuts is going into the pan because you're getting more and more smoke.
Let's fry the onion.
All right. This smells good. What did you just throw in the pan here?
Galangal.
What?
Galangal.
Yes, which is
laos.
Oh, laos. Okay.
The ginger.
Ginger, yes.
Amber.
And
the lemongrass.
Yes. We want to make sure that we keep moving all the food in a wok. If we just let it sit in one place, it's going to burn, and we're just going to have like a little small burn on one side.
Let's measure some spices rule of
right.
Pitmaster X.
You said it too. Pissmaster.
Pissmaster. 20 grams of lampong pepper. 20 grams of coriander seed. 20 grams of cumin seed. Salt. 40 grams. Let's go to the wok. Stir.
Ooh. Wow.
Can you smell it?
Yeah, I can smell it. Wow, all that flavor being released. There we go. Grind everything down.
What are you smelling?
No, my nose is overwhelmed. It's like a little tingling going on in my nose. It's just crazy. It's really fresh in the sense that you got this kind of like a lemony aroma over everything.
We have to make a paste from the Spanish pepper, candle nuts,
And this is what we...
And the garlic.
This paste is what we know in the supermarkets called bumbu.
Bumbu.
And we start with oil, or what? How do we start?
Yeah, a little bit of oil.
So we got these nuts. What are they called again?
Candle nuts.
Candle nuts. I keep forgetting. Oh!
Oh, you have to put the decksel with the lid a little bit.
That's a good idea.
No, the black lid. You can put it a little bit tired.
I'll put some in first, so we have a little bit more mass. And the onions as well, right? So
not onion.
No, I mean the garlic.
The garlic, yeah.
Yes. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of pepper, and we're building this up. We forgot to take these the green parts off.
It's vegetable. It's green.
There you go.
You can smell it.
But if I smell it, I have to taste it as well.
It's a little bit raw.
Ooh.
Is it hot?
It's not hot. It's more sharp.
Put in the oil first.
Whoa, that's frying oil. Oh, that smell! Woo! This is what Huub means. Is he wants it to go from raw to fried, and all of the texture and the flavor, it changes. And that's when you call it the bumbu. Basically, we had a raw bumbu, but now it changed to more of like a bumbu that you would know from a store.
We put on onions in it. Oh.
Look at that.
Next,
Lime leaves.
some curcuma, salam leaf. And we put the ginger, the galangal, the lemongrass, cinnamon stick.
The smell of all these ingredients coming together, it's just mind-blowing. This is why we love rendang so much. So now, what's the next step?
Next step, do rendang. It's normally a stew, slow cooked with different parts of meat. But we make it from beef.
Yeah, I got you some nice pieces, I think. Flat ribs.
Flat ribs.
Look at the marbling on the side. It looks good, right? And we also got this beautiful chuck. Nice piece of chuck. A lot of flavor in chuck.
Normally we put the meat into the sauce and we make a stew. But we turn it to the barbecue with a barbecue twist. Yeah. And we have to smoke our meat.
We just have to do a little extra.
Yeah.
So we're going to set the meat on the barbecue. And it's still quite hot from the walking that we did, the high sear wok, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to add that chunk of wood. We set it over indirect heat with a heat deflector to make sure that we don't get any of that super hot direct heat.
Now we put a garlic into the fire for some special smells.
Look at it, the garlic and the wood, they're both catching fire right now. It's time to close the lid and let the fire die down and create beautiful smoke with which we're going to smoke our meat. I'm closing the top fan to almost all the way closed. I don't need a lot of oxygen going around. I just need the fire to die down and create smoke. All the beautiful smoke flavor is just going to catch on to our meat. Let's check on our meat. It's been in for around 15 minutes and we don't need a whole lot of smoke. We just need a little bit of that smoke flavor. We got some of that redness on the meat from the smoke flavor. That's absolutely perfect. So it's time to take them off. And Huub is going to cut them up. Then we're going to sear it so we can get maximum amount of flavor on our meat. If you're not able to do this on the grill, then just do it in a pan, but you want to have that caramelization. Looking good. All right.
So we can put on the seasoning now.
And this is that magic. All those beautiful flavors being soaked up by the oils of the meat. We preheated the Kamado Joe Classic. We got a cast iron pan over the fire. This can go in, right?
Yes.
And what is it we're doing now, Huub?
We put all together. We're gonna finish all the preps. We heat up the bumbu and then we can put our meat.
While the bumbu is heating up, Huub is going to cut the meat. He has a specific way of doing it just to make sure we get that perfect rendang.
I diced it up in cubes. Okay, we can put the meat in the pan.
That's my job.
That's your job.
You want to make sure that you get the juices that are on the board to go into that pan. You want the ribs to go on whole, Huub?
Yes. The bones, that gives a lot of flavor. And let's put some more of our spices.
Wow, all of it.
All of it.
I love
We
that.
measure it out.
Yeah. It's got to be the correct measure, but it's just a lot of spices. We'll stir that up.
There are two more ingredients. It's the shrimp paste,
Yes.
the trashi, and the palm sugar.
All right.
Maybe you can put it in a pan.
Yes. 400 milliliters of coconut milk.
Cream.
Cream, sorry. Work that in. Whoa, it tastes amazing. Let's close the lid, capture it all. There we go. I'm gonna close down the vents, top and bottom, just to make sure that we just keep the fire going a little bit. We need to have it simmer slowly. How long is it gonna take, Huub? Around 4 hours?
Yeah, 3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours, and then we'll check back again. That rendang, Huub, it looks really, really good.
It's nice color, more beautiful dark.
Perfect. How did you get that dark color like this?
It's the last half hour we put off the lid
Yes.
and the moisture that get vaporize, and we reduce the sauce.
Perfect.
And the sauce we want more thickness, because we've got here some coconut shaving. We burn it a little bit and we put it in our rendang.
It's quite funny to see how the coconut shaving almost works like a breadcrumb. It soaks up the fat, it soaks up all the moisture that's still left in the rendang. Half hour more?
And then we can eat.
Wow, Huub, what a result. Beautiful rendang. Almost half of the meat already fell off because it's so tender. Look at this. It just falls apart. It's almost like pulled beef. Check that out. This is the stuff that makes me hungry. So plating up, Huub, we got nasi putih, and what's that you got there?
Abon sapi, for the Indonesian people, they know. It's dried beef with a little sweet taste.
There we go. Look at that. So you have something else that you want to add to the plate, or is that your own version?
Achar.
Achar. And it's basically
Pickled vegetables.
It really helps balance out the fat.
Fatty flavors
Yeah.
of the meat.
You go first.
You go first.
No,
You go
no, you go first. All right, I'll take that. This is the best rendang I ever had. This is really good. I had quite a lot of rendang, but this is really good.
You taste the layer of flavors.
Yeah. But there's a lot of structure in the food. Besides the meat, there's all kinds of stuff in the food that gives it a little bit of flavor, but at the same time gives it a special structure. There's no other beef stew that has this beautiful structure. So, Huub, next week you come back again when this is finished, you make us more?
Can talk.
You can just not.
Yeah.
I can taste so many flavors. Like it's sweet, and it's a little like
Peppery.
yeah. I taste so much. Like every bite is a little bit different.
And it looks just like a pile of meat, a dark pile of meat, but there's just amazing things going on in your mouth while you're just eating a dark pile of meat.
Deep secret.
Huub, thank you very much for coming over.
Pleasure.
And making us this fantastic dish. Really amazing. Hey, if people want to know more about you, where did they go? De la Bretonnière.
Hamar de la Bretonnière.
Okay, Hamar de la Bretonnière. This is way too long name. I'll put a link down below in the video description so you guys can just click on it. Otherwise, they will never find it. Give us a big thumbs up and a comment down below. And well, thank Huub while you're down there. And
Down under.
while you're down under in the comment section, and just thank him for coming over to our show and showing us how it's done.
Giving us food.
Yeah, we're happy, hope you're happy too, and if you are going to put in the effort in making this dish, I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
Thank you to the YouTube members and Patreons. You guys are awesome.
Hope to see you guys next time. Until then, eet smakelijk and
Keep on grilling!
Huub, you
Selamat makan.
How do you say keep on grilling in Indonesian?
I don't know.
See, this is important stuff. We need to know. We need to know about that stuff. Google Translate. There we go.
Dat zou iets met bakker zijn, denk ik. Keep on bakker.
Keep
Prima bakker.
on grilling in Indonesian. Translation. Yeah. Not. It's not. It's. That's not what I want. English. G, M, C, D, E, F, G, Engels. Indonesisch. Terus memanggang. You should know that. You should have. What? What?
Terus manggang.
Terus memanggang.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Terus memanggang.
Now you know. Terus memanggang.